I wrenched at that damned rudder and got her head round for the last time, and just as she started to edge across the wind again, I looked up and saw salvation ahead. The rocks broke off suddenly in a sort of small cliff, and beyond it, between that and another sloping saw edge of black rock, there was a narrow inlet running into a shingle beach. I held her, somehow, until I thought the rocks were no longer under our lee, and then I let the rudder go and scrambled to get the center plate up before it caught the bottom and turned us over in the surf. And this concludes another chapter of The Old Man and the Sea by William Faulkner. Perhaps we'll continue that next week. Welcome to another Short Horror Saturday with Purblind Gamer. And hey, Stock for Wooder, welcome in, and Dragon of the West. How are you guys doing today? Lurking. You guys should go check out Dragon of the West, who plays some more modern games, but I saw he was playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and I played Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, which is the game immediately before it. Their numbering system is weird. Don't ask questions.
2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, Aster system?
Oh, thank you so much, Dragon of the West. That's so kind of you. I really appreciate the support. Then how did you enjoy Modern Warfare 2? First one was a lot of fun. Surprisingly dark sometimes. Did a couple of things you don't often see in video games. But welcome in, everybody. I hope you're all having a good, relaxing weekend. And you can not stress about things except the things you have to. And then get drunk so you have to stress about even less. And then just stress about hangovers. Unless you drink a lot of water. I suppose you could just drink like 2 quarts of water and forget the alcohol in the first place. Yeah. Go to one of those water bars. What am I talking about? I ask myself that a lot. I think sometimes they ask that question at work too. I don't know. I just say things. But I know I said we were going to try and stream several games by... Is it Bushy? The indie developer I randomly picked out on itch, but 3 of the games won't work on my PC that I can figure out. It's like you open them and then the command prompt opens and then the screen goes black for a few seconds and changes your resolution to some ungodly high level like 1920 by 10,000 or something. And then the game crashes. So, given those circumstances, I decided we would play other games. Well, so we're playing 3 nautical-themed games set on ships in various states of sunkenness, shall we say. I think they'll be interesting. Don't know much about them. I find games. And I try them out on stream. And sometimes they're amazing. And sometimes they're just okay. Thank you to everybody who came out to my last couple of streams. On Wednesday, we continued Doom 2, Hell on Earth. And pretty far in there. I mean, more than a third through. More than 2/3 through. Be scared if it took me 3 streams to get about a third through. And then on Sunday we played more of Blackwell Epiphany, and had a good time. Even if once or twice you're like, is that really how that works? Yeah, no, we'll just go with it. We love that series. Oh yeah, and we did a bonus stream on Monday, reading more of The Circular Staircase. I realize when I point down to the book where it is in my room, that makes no sense if you aren't me and don't know. Ah yes, the book is sitting there, ready to be used at the slightest provocation. Or at least at a scheduled bonus stream. And yeah, just to remind everyone, that the community challenge is live and will be going on all month. And yeah, I'm going to need to figure out what games I'm going to be playing after I finish Blackwell, Epiphany, and Doom 2. And I suppose I could move straight on to Doom 3. I don't know. But watch this space to find out more. And my socials. The cruise. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? I think I one time confused Frankie Ford with Frankie Lane. I didn't realize how loud my clock is. Let me see if I can turn that down. Doom Eternal and Nightmare. Yeah, we'll get to Doom Eternal eventually, but Nightmare, I don't know. I mean, I was able to beat Check's Quest on the equivalent of Nightmare. One of my first streams. That was one that I messed up terribly. And Doom, I wonder if I could beat Doom on Nightmare. At least the first episode. I might try that someday. What's all this? Hexahedron. It's a six-sided, like, not shape. It's just a six-sided object. If my Greek is right. Stick with low to be on the safe side. Yeah, I mean, I know that's how Nightmare work, infinite respawns. And I'm like, but I don't know. The first one, I feel like I might be able to. And I don't know. I could try it out. Doom 2? Hell no. No way. Yeah, so in like the reboot Dooms, do they not infinitely respawn on Nightmare mode? I just assumed they did. Ah, there's the clock now. Let's see. Figures in the wallpaper. F. It's locked. Dear James, thank you for taking me on a trip to our own private island. I've cooked some breakfast for you at the kitchen table. Come on down when you're awake. Oh, the keys should be on the dressing table. Love, Jen. Yeah, I know, it's really tiny stock, which is surprising. I mean, normally you expect that more at higher resolutions, but yeah. I mean, hopefully, other than the documents we have to read, we won't have to read much of that font. Oh, it's a lamp. Like, what is this orb floating in the air? Something or other key. Idea. When we're on a wooden ship, let's not leave lit candles sitting on the bed. Like, I feel like I shouldn't have to tell people this. Sheesh. We all have fire prevention in Cub Scouts or anything? Is that water? Oh, well. Well, if it's flooded, I guess we have to worry less about fire. Jen made me a hamburger for breakfast. Dear James, captain says that we are ready to disembark. Finish your breakfast and get your ass over to here immediately. Oh, the chest to our belongings seem to be stuck. Here's a screwdriver I got from the captain. See if you can jam it open. Love, Jen. Cannot eat my fruit bowl and hamburger breakfast. I mean, to be fair, a bowl of fruit and a hamburger doesn't sound like a terrible breakfast. Can't tell if that's blood or mold or what in the fridge. The main door key. Yeah. We didn't pack a lot of belongings on this cruise, just one key for a door on the ship. I would have gone with some clothing, personally. If there is one regret in my life, it's that I never woke you up on that day to disembark with me. I just hope that I can turn back time. I will not bug you to bring me to that island. Rest in peace, dear Tames. Love, Jen. Oh, they're flowers. And that was the cruise. It was quite short. Okay. Thank you, Stock. I guess the ship sunk and we died. Yeah, see if I can speed run the game. Get through it in 1 minute. Yeah, what the heck, I could. How often do I get to speedrun games? Yeah, thanks for watching. Good night, everybody. I should probably set a timer when I speedrun a game, shouldn't I? Jeez, I said less than a minute. I think I might have been speaking literally. Speedrun. Okay, moving on to Blackwater. So I feel like there's an Irish song that mentioned Blackwater, dark water. Yeah, like a 1-level Doom wad is longer than that. Yeah. It's probably one of the shortest games I've ever played for Short Horror Saturday. I personally would have, if I were making the game, I would have made it a little bit longer. But maybe it was just like one of those projects to try and learn, like teach themselves programming. Oops.
I know. It is the candle burned the bed. That would have been an interesting twist. Like, oh, that actually makes sense. We saw it happen. Go down. So we get loud.
Systems app crashed, and now the volume mixer is letting you turn down the sounds on individual apps again, so yay. Oh. Would you guys like it if I captured the game? I mean, we don't have to, but I thought I'd offer. There we go. Blackwater. No. Let me move that down a little bit. Oh, nice and peaceful now.
Streamer streaming game on stream. Streamer, I'm afraid. Streamer, you must pause with stream. Streamer got a raid. Here's a raider leading raiders. Welcome raider, welcome raiders. Are the raiders alligators?
Welcome
Raider,
in.
rackle.
Thank you so much for the raid, Dragon. Really appreciate it. Good to see you again. You guys, please go check out Dragon of the West, who has been playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Not Call of Duty 5, that would make sense. How are you enjoying
So
it,
here's a
Dragon?
pleasant place to be with the weirdest stuff you'll ever see. Purblind Gamer Twitch TV.
Thank you so much for the gift sub. To Stock for Water. That's really kind of you, Dragon. Enjoy your gift sub, Stock. And Seacross. Thank you so much for the sub for 23 months. Wow. Oh yeah. It's almost 2 years since I've been affiliated. Really appreciate it. And welcome in, everybody. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Purblind Gamer. I'm a legally blind retro and variety streamer who specializes in horror games. And one of the things we do here is Short Horror Saturday, which is where I play short horror games on a Saturday. And you guys should also check out Seacross, who has 2 underscores in his name. And seems a mixture of WoW and older games. But how did your raid go, Dragon? Or how did your stream go, Dragon? No, Trauma Center, you were playing Seacross. Interesting. That one of those medical simulation games, like Life and Death. Oh, nice. Mine's going well, Dragon. We finished one game in about 5 minutes flat, and now we're moving on to the second of our 3 games, Blackwater. It's a surgery game on the Wii. That sounds interesting. Could be very bloody. Had you played Modern Warfare 2 before Dragon of the West? I mean, Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Right. A diving suit. Oh. It's a I don't know. Humanoid something. Stuff. Okay. Yeah, it's a long time. Wow. Modern Warfare 2 came out in 2009. Yeah. The first Modern Warfare is the only game I've ever played. I mean, in the Call of Duty series. I've played other games. Oh, awesome, Dragon. Inside the ship now. Maybe we need an item to interact with that. Yeah, this way seems to be pretty thoroughly blocked off. Is that a coin?